and today we are doing the NFL draft for the Arizona League. I'm gonna announce it on Twitter. Announce it on Facebook. And we're gonna get started. And here we go.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Well, normally I would trade away this pick, but I know my guy won't personally be there. So
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
I know, 99 overall, I juiced my guy up. But who doesn't do that in Madden? Come on, let's be honest. See if we can trade away the pick. Can we get more picks? Okay. Yeah.
Well, wait, looks like both war rooms are
Okay,
feverishly
come on.
back on the phones. I think that
So
means
who
a
do we
trade
think's gonna go
coming.
number 2? I personally think it's gonna be a running back. Greg.
Jets are now on
What?
the clock.
Joseph Matthews. Great guy in real life. Jets have to go running back here. Greg. Come on.
The Seahawks.
Travis. They went quarterback to back in the first year. Wait a minute. Let's trade with the Dolphins. I think I just took another pick next year. Not the first round pick next year, and that's not what I want. Yeah, see, I did. Swap first round picks. There we go. Gave up a second, don't care. I got 2 back-to-back picks coming up.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Taylor. Oh, come on. Well, I gotta get a right tackle. Or, you know what? No, I'm gonna get a center or a guard. I'm gonna get Mark Fielding.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
90 overall. Star development. Let's go. Hold up. Let me go look at my depth chart real quick. So we just got Mark, who's going to be our starting center day one. Left tackle? Okay. Humphreys is okay. He's okay. Mark. Right tackle. Unless... No, we need the 2019. 2019. Nope. Chris Clark.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
94 overall, star development. Okay. Tampa Bay. Greg? Greg? Yeah, maybe.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Carlos Renova, okay. They needed a new quarterback anyway because Winston is garbage. So we have two quarterbacks in the top 10.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Shane Way.
The Vikings are now on the
Freddie
clock.
Lopez, okay.
The Colts are now
Greg
on the clock.
finally goes.
The Giants are now on the clock.
Preston.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Leo.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Jerry Rice Jr., the extra that we had. I'm going to try and move up.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Dang it.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Dante Grigsby is a Charger. What? You know, fine. I'll keep my picks.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Adam Hall.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Jason. Okay. They have so many picks. I think like rounds 2 and 3. I'm just gonna
The Raiders are now
skip
on the clock.
ahead. Wait, Diego. Wait, talk about it. I still got Abel.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Still got my D tackles. Still got. I can get Nick away. So, if he doesn't go. Kevin. Because I got him as a backup in case Leo went and Leo did.
The Raiders are now on the
Got
clock.
some good running backs. Okay, I'm still good.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Damn it! It's a Gable.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Nick Wade's gone.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Shit. Chance is gone.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Marco. Okay.
The Texans are now
Casey.
on the clock.
All the linebackers I wanted are being taken off left and right. See, I'm picking up a 32. I got the first pick in the second round because I traded, and the third, and the sixth, and the
Packers
seventh.
are now on the clock.
So I can get some good guys. I just gotta make them count. I did a lot of trading in the season and I still won the Super Bowl with a
The
decently
Packers are now
crippled
on the
team.
clock.
Okay, Andrew's gone. Andrew failed that far.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Hassan. Oh my God! They took Hassan. Chris and Mark and myself better be good. That's all I'm saying. We better be good.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Okay, I don't care about him. He's my friend and all, but that's not a position I need to worry about. Thank you for joining us. If you're new, please hit that little like button. Oh, they took One Dyke. I'm pissed. You know what? I'm gonna make the call.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Oh, he's still way down. Okay. What positions do we need? A D tackle? Kevin.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
87 overall, superstar DeVale. No, I'm getting a linebacker. That's perfect. Bobby Martinez.
The Bills are now on the clock.
88 overall, no more development.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Now, I'm making all these picks count. I'm not going to trade away until I'm comfortable.
The Texans are now on the clock.
Gotta go Donald. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make a trade. Give me second overall pick.
I see both teams filling
Yep,
out
there we
cards.
go, baby.
You know what that means? We've got a trade.
Don't worry, Curtis. I'm coming to get you, buddy. I love.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
91 development. 91 overall, star development. I know who I'm going next.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Okay. Well, I'm going to receiver. That's a fact.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Dylan Hidalgo, 83 overall, quick development, ranked number 82 in overall true talent. We took him at 38.
The
I'm taking
Steelers
Kevin.
are now on the clock.
90 overall, star development.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Okay, then I gotta get a DB on my next pick. My DB still. Okay, I can take
The
him. I can
Vikings
take
are
him.
now on the clock.
Cody, Eric, and Albert. Those guys are okay. They're not the best, but they're okay. They took Alex. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Bradley. Stay away from David Bradley. We want David
The
Bradley
Jets
on the
are now on the
Cardinals.
clock.
You can have Connor. Go ahead. I don't care. Already got two right guards, moving one to the left.
The Giants are now on the clock.
If they don't take him, I'm going to take him too. I'm going to take Arturo. He's my bro.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
They took Arturo. As soon as I said that, they took him. David Bradley.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
84 starting value. Okay, 78. We took him at 45. That's an okay pick. I'll take him.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
86 overall. Six, seven. All right, we have seven. We have seven
The
receivers in.
Raiders are now on the clock.
If I take one more receiver.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Friedel. Did they take Friedel? Okay. Good pick. Good pick.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Angel. Good pick. After round two, I'm going to start doing like every 5 seconds.
The Cardinals are now on the
Mario.
clock.
Okay. I'll take
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Dominic. Okay. I have a feeling we can get John later. Okay.
The Cowboys are now
Okay,
on
see?
the
They
clock.
took Steven. Steven's a good pick for them. For a team that needs talent.
The Lions are now
Santana,
on
I forgot about Santana. How could I forget about my boy? He's a Cowboy now. Dang.
the Patriots
Anthony.
are now on the clock.
Lopez. I think, yeah, that's Anthony Lopez. Raquel's brother. Patriots.
The Broncos
Giovanni.
are now on the clock.
He's a Patriot. Ugh.
The Bengals. are
John
now on
Matthews went to the Broncos. Son of a bitch. Bengals.
The Texans are now on the clock.
My friend Philip. Texans.
The Packers are now on
David
the clock.
Fonseca.
The Saints are now on the
A.J.
clock.
Edwards, the Green Bay Packer.
The Jaguars are now on
Travis is the linebacker for the Saints.
the clock. The Eagles are now on
Cisco, linebacker.
The Browns are now on the clock.
Forrest is the linebacker for the Eagles.
The Bills are now on
Eric
the clock.
Sanders. How did he fall that far? Okay.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Jacob Lucas went to the Buffalo Bills.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Christian Garcia.
The Jets are now
John
on the clock.
Kears finally went.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Cody Bush.
The Dolphins are now
Kiwi.
on the clock. The Ravens are now on the clock.
Kirkland.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Chris Silva. That's a steal right there. Number 3. 3rd round. 6th pick.
The Steelers are now
Alex
on the clock.
Roman. Okay.
The Titans
Mitch.
are now on the clock.
Finally went. 82. And I'm pretty sure I made him superstar development.
The Vikings are now on the
Mason. 81.
clock. The Colts are now on the
Terrell Griffin. A kid from Tucson High.
clock. The Giants
Cody
are now on
Rigsby.
the clock. The Cardinals are now on the
Jalen
clock.
King. Okay. Now that we sped through some of that. I'm going to take a risk on Jerry Leo.
The Packers are now on the clock.
83 overall star development. Okay, there we go.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
Lucas Murray.
The Raiders are now on
Dennis Gomez.
the Bears are now on the clock.
Tremont Garcia.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
Eric Vega.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Israel Del Rio.
The 49ers are
Tyler
now on the
Littner.
clock. The Cowboys are now on
Ulysses.
the clock. The Colts are now on
Fred
the clock.
Cox.
The Cardinals are now on
Logan.
the clock.
Dude, how hasn't anybody taken Anthony yet? I'm pulling that trigger now.
Broncos are now on the clock.
80 overall quick development. That was a
The
good
Bengals
pick.
are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock.
Enrique.
The Saints are now on the clock.
Alfonso Billy.
The Jaguars are now on the
Chad
clock.
Emerson.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
Victor.
The Cardinals are now on
Gabe.
the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
Okay. Reed's. He's a backup to Tyrann Mathieu. It's fine. We can build him up. Bad pick.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Taylor Thiel.
The Bills are now
Ty
on the
Osmond.
clock. The Jets are now on the
Diego
clock.
Hernandez.
The Seahawks are now on
Josh
the clock.
Lyons.
The Dolphins are now on the clock.
Hiram.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Solomon.
The Chiefs are now
Jordan
on the clock.
Murillo is a Raven. What? He's gonna be pissed.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Miles.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Emilio.
The Vikings are now on the
Javi.
clock. The Colts are now on the clock.
David.
The Giants
Robert.
are now on the clock.
Paul.
The Cardinals are now on the
Jeffrey Chandler. Okay.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
82 overall, Albert Emerson. I might try and get his brother, Eric.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Robbie, okay.
The Cardinals are now
Brandon
on the clock.
Brown. I'm just gonna get Eric. Screw it.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
84 overall, Star DeVille.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Manny.
The 49ers
Jacob
are now on the
Levinsky.
clock. The Cowboys are now on
Elijah.
the clock. The Lions
Landon.
are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on
Ricardo
the clock.
Flores.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Sergio.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Joe Barney.
The Cardinals are now on the
Bobby.
clock.
Okay.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Chris. I'll take Chris. Make him. Move him around. 5th round, okay.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. Son of a bitch. Okay. So let's go see who all got drafted. Okay, so Javi, Fabian, David Andres, Andy Horn, Danny Hunt, Montez Riggs, Brad Davis, Noah, Josh, Caleb, Sonny, Jackson, Gianimo, Archie, Tristan and Jose Garcia. Wait, what? No, it can't be. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, okay. So I didn't do that bad. I'll take
The
Stubbs.
Redskins are now on the clock.
77 quick DeVille. Hell yeah. Especially since this might be Fitz's last season.
The Chargers are now on the clock. The Raiders are now on the clock.
Eric.
The Bears are now
Travis
on the clock.
Cardspringer.
The Panthers are now
Vincent
on the clock.
Coda.
The Rams are now
Joaquin.
on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock.
Aaron finally went.
The Lions are now on
Michael Williams finally went.
the clock. The Colts are now on the clock.
Tyler finally went. God.
The Broncos are now
John
on the
Martinez finally went.
clock. The Bengals are now on the clock. The Texans are now
Thomas.
on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock.
Justin.
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Eagles
Homie
are
Bo.
now on the clock.
Sean Paul finally went.
The Browns are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock. The Buccaneers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The
Ryan
Dolphins
finally
are
went.
now on the clock.
Jesse Wong finally went. Man,
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
this is a really good draft
The
class.
Steelers are now on
Chris.
the clock. The Titans are now on the clock.
River.
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Colts are now on the clock. The Giants are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock.
Newt. I wanted John West.
The Raiders
Should
are
have
now
taken
on
him.
the clock. The Panthers are now on the
Anthony.
clock. The Rams are now on the
Eli.
clock. The Cardinals are now
Calvin
on the clock.
Morgan. Okay. Let's look at this closely.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
Eddie Gomez.
The Lions are now on
James
the clock.
Kruger.
The Lions are now on
Dominic.
the clock. The Broncos are
Steven
now
Morales. Mason.
on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock.
Jesse.
The Packers are now
Nathan
on the
Ramirez. Manuel.
clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Albert Baker.
The Eagles are now on the clock. The Browns are now on
Seth
the clock.
Rams.
The Cardinals are now
Chris
on the clock.
Cruz. One in round 6, number 31 overall. Okay, we're good on running backs. Maybe a right end. Is there a good right end left? Austin. Eddie. Louis.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
82. Okay. An 82 overall in round 6. I'll take that.
The Bills are now on the clock.
And we have no picks remaining. Okay.
The Jets are now on
Frank
the clock.
Kirby. Alejandro.
The Dolphins are now on
Eddie.
the clock. The Jaguars are now
Ricky
on the clock.
Barton.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Rest in peace, Kevin.
The Buccaneers are now on the
Lachey.
clock.
Zach Cooper, my friend.
The Vikings are now on the clock.
That kid. Guy.
The Colts are now
Danny.
on the clock. The Giants are
Anthony.
now on the clock.
Johnny Martinez.
The Redskins are now
Zach
on the
Kelly.
clock.
Christian.
The Raiders are now
Andy
on the
Payne. Okay, Dylan Lucas. Dylan
clock.
Lucas.
The Bills are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on
John
the clock.
Irwin. Winston Franklin.
The Lions are now on the clock. The Patriots are now on the clock.
Ugh, that was
The
a bad
Broncos
pick.
are
Robert
now on
Perry.
the clock. The Bengals are now on the clock.
Derek.
The Texans are now on the clock. The Redskins are now on the clock.
Juan Torres.
The Saints are now on the clock. The Jaguars are now on the clock.
John Bush.
The Patriots are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock.
Keith.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Okay, Mr. Irrelevant.
How come nobody's at the podium? That's because both
There we
teams
go,
are
baby.
right now working on a trade.
I'm going to get my kicker. I'm going to draft him right now. And with the last pick of the NFL draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Efrain Ibarra, kicker out of Clemson. I want to thank you guys for joining us for the NFL draft. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and we're going to be on to the next season soon. So you're not going to want to miss it. We're on the road to 75 subscribers. A little draft recap. Let's see. Boom. 93 overall. Look at this team now. This team is scary good now. Oh my. Please tell me we have enough players. We still got room for 2 more. That's perfect. So be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back on the next one soon. Peace.